Do you enjoy noticing license plates? I have been a collector for the last 30 years, and I'd like to share plates from my collection. Many have a picture or a story to tell, so if you're interested in state symbols and icons, history, geography, or just license plates themselves, let's go behind the license plate. In this episode of Behind the License Plate, we take a look at the 1987 Challenger Specialty. This plate is a sober reminder but fitting tribute to the tragic Challenger space shuttle explosion, which occurred on January 28, 1986. On that fateful day, 7 astronauts boarded the shuttle. Among them was Krista McAuliffe, a teacher from New Hampshire selected as part of the Teacher in Space program. She was 38 years old. The event drew a tremendous amount of interest and excitement, largely due to McAuliffe's presence. She was the first civilian chosen to go into space. Millions of schoolchildren all across the country watched the event live on television. The shuttle launched from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Just 73 seconds into its flight, the Challenger broke apart and disintegrated over the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Cape Canaveral, Florida. The cause was the failure of an O-ring seal in the right solid rocket booster due to cold weather conditions. In 1987, Florida memorialized the explosion with a beautiful specialty plate. It is considered by many to be the first specialty plate in America. Its success showed that a large number of individuals were willing to pay extra money to put a specialty on their cars. The money from the Challenger plate went and continues to go to the Astronaut Memorial Foundation. Florida is printed in green at the top. Challenger is printed in light blue script across the bottom. The serial, like the state name, is in green. The Challenger itself is in light blue and white and is in the middle of the plate, forever frozen in time at liftoff. A layer of orange exhaust is sandwiched between plumes of white smoke, with the corners showing a baby blue sky. 3 variations of this plate exist. Type 1 has sticker boxes in the upper corners. Type 2 has the boxes in the lower corners and darker green paint. Type 3 has the sticker boxes in the lower corners and a narrower state name. The serial started at AAA002. But the types have gone back and forth on serial progression. In 1999, a new version hit the roads which looked very different. This time Florida is printed in white and a dark blue bar top. Challenger is in dark blue italics, bottom, and the serial consists of 2 letters followed by a number and then 2 more letters, all dark blue against a white background. The most significant difference is that the shuttle is now in orbit rather than launching, with the Earth in the distance all against a circle of dark blue. In 2003, tragedy struck the Space Shuttle program again. The Columbia broke apart while re-entering the atmosphere over Texas. And just like with the Challenger, all 7 members of the crew perished. A bill signed into law added the Columbia name to the plate and spurred another design change. Florida is in white and a red bar top. The slogan reads Challenger, Columbia in dark blue. A graphic of the shuttle Atlantis with the external tank and those solid rocket boosters is placed left of the serial, which consists of the same format and color of the second version. Florida motorists pay $25 for the plate. According to State Senator Thad Altman, the foundation owes much of its existence to the original Challenger plate. There was such grief, he says, people realized there was no place to go to memorialize their astronauts. Soon after that, a group of people came together. The accident was January 28th, and before the end of the legislative session a few months after that, we had funding and a specialty tag passed. Altman says the Challenger plate once generated $3.5 million a year in revenue, but it is currently bringing in about $500,000. That's in part because the passage of time has put the disasters farther from the front of people's memories, and because there are a large number of specialty tags in Florida. Today, the funds go to NASA-related educational programs about human spaceflight and exploration. In historical context, the Florida Challenger plate serves as an important forerunner of the specialty boom, pays tribute to American history, and reminds us that mankind is both infinitely intelligent and entirely too fragile. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Behind the License Plate.